We won't put that in the clip. Rock solid. All those triathletes out there, love following, love seeing big numbers. 6.2. Come to the right place. Pretty big day for me. What we got today, we've got hour and a half run this morning on the treadmill, and then hard swim at the pool. Lucky enough at the moment, got a mate here, Kyle Smith, who's been for the last couple of months, and go head to the pool. There's 24 ones and blocks of 8, pretty much hard as possible, and we'll drag that session out to 5.5k. Am I motivated?
Yeah.
I actually am today, because Kyle's not, so.
Yay!
The first time in 2.5 months that I'm more excited in swimming than he is. So.
Braden's gonna dive.
Oh, bad boy.
And you'll fly. It might fly if you breathe in. Yeah. This is Tan's little rig, and he's racing secondary schools or nationals mountain biking this weekend, but he managed to snap the stem off his valve, which is a new one, yesterday, so just fix that up, put some new sealant in it, and get him going for the race on the weekend. He's a good kid, that one. He's a busy kid, but he packs it in. I think sometimes I think I'm busy and then I see him, and I think he goes even harder. But yeah, he's enjoying his racing at the moment, which is cool. There's a good crew of boys his age, which I think makes quite a big difference. And he's actually getting it handed to him at the moment, but I think it's quite cool to see that he is happy enough to still get in there and have some fun with it. It's pretty brave of him in a way. He's definitely loves his mountain biking.
Snap the valves.
Snap the valve off. Having Kyle here has been good. Living in the caravan, which is nice and simple, on the doorstep. You definitely find it's a lot easier to train with someone when I guess you're in this kind of environment where you can both just be on the same time schedule. Our coaches partially know each other, so they're happy to try and line up sessions where they fit in, and it's good. Yeah, normally in Wanaka, a lot of the athletes that are based here have jobs, so yeah, they're obviously working through the day, and then a lot of them probably, there's a few like good runners and stuff like that I can join in on sessions with, but it can be quite hard to line up a lot of sessions. So yeah, I guess just having Kyle here means that we can roll out together pretty much on most sessions, and sure, our sessions vary a bit here and there, but you still got someone to head out with. And probably as much as anything, I think my swimming is pretty hard to keep up in New Zealand. Obviously when I'm in Noosa, I've got JR's swim squad, and yeah, my swimming is always on point when I'm coming out of Australia, but I tend to find when I'm in New Zealand, we've just got a 25-metre indoor pool here in Wanaka, and it can be a bit of a slog by myself, day in, day out. So yeah, having Kyle here just makes it that bit easier to get the sessions done. Someone to keep you on pace really, and he's a phenomenal swimmer. Probably one of the better, or probably the best triathlete swimmer I've swum with. So definitely can make me work for it if he wants to, which is good. Like maybe I hadn't done a lot of tubelessing.
Yeah.
Me and Sam Clark were getting his bike ready before Godzone Adventure Race, and he was pumping it, and he was like, no, we've got to get it up to like 100 psi, and he was blowing it up, and then I was holding it like that like 90, and just blew off the rim. If it was my bike, I'd just take it for a ride, try and get that sealant in any little spot that it might be leaking out of, and then lower it down to normal riding tyre pressure. But the tonne weighs about 40 kilos, so you can get away with a pretty low tyre pressure. Yeah, well, you know, fresh out of the washing pile. So that's it's an hour 47, and yeah, it's a bit of a mix actually. So some earlier stuff, 2.5 minute efforts at kind of over race pace, and then a block, I think it's 4 times through 7.5 minute efforts at what would be my threshold, and taking lactates as we go, get a good understanding of, I guess, where the fitness is at, and probably as much as like what we need to work on, if there's any sort of certain specific zones that we're not being able to hit at the moment, or we're producing too much lactate in a certain zone, then obviously the coach can adapt things in the last sort of 2 weeks, adapt a few of the sessions to make sure that we're sort of hitting all the markers that we can. Fuel-y wise, a session like this will definitely be consuming, and I'll try and do this pretty much at race nutrition, so 110, 115 grams of carbohydrates per hour. So any really drink mix, and then gels on top of that, and we'll probably use a Red Bull pre-ride to help get the energy levels up, as I'm pretty tired at the moment and not feeling that into it. Alright, let's go and get this bike ready, get the car ready for a quick transition and for you guys to follow along a little bit, and we'll get after it. Oh, need my Garmin. One more step. It's in the garage. Lucky, I checked. For a run session, these are the bike. And it can do its update, and then I'll tell you about how good it is. The garage is a bit messy, but I'm going to blame that on Kyle. He's been here for the last 2.5 months. Gets a bit crowded when you got multiple athletes working out of the same garage. And only another week and the big guy's on the road. Little new delivery. I've actually never tried this. You tried this, Roy?
Haven't, nah. Summer.
Yeah, new summer. Juneberry.
I'll second that, mate.
You like it, or you want one?
No, I'd love one.
You'd love one?
Yeah.
Okay. You, Roy, you want one?
Yeah, go on,
3
man.
in the afternoon? There you go, mate.
Beautiful.
Nothing beats the sound effect, does it?
Oh, whoa. It's a different flavour. Juneberry.
Fruity.
That's real nice, eh? Real fruity. That's how I like my drinks, fruity.
Yeah.
I don't like a ale. Don't
Most
like to
things
drink
fruity,
disgusting drinks. I like ladies' fruity drinks. Strawberry daiquiri is actually my drink of my guilty pleasure, eh?
Strawberry daiquiri.
You
What?
go to drink of choice.
Oh, not my drink of choice, but it's my guilty pleasure. There's a few of those sunk up to St. George in Vegas, eh? A few strawberry daiquiris by the
Few
pool.
daiquiris.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the ladies.
Yeah, American strawberry daiquiris too. They've got to be a whole nother level of
Sweet.
sweetness.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Probably give you tooth decay.
Yeah.
That's what I like when I'm drinking.
Tooth
Bit
decay.
of a sugar crash, you know.
Yeah, I went to the dentist the other day and he said, "You're just like Kyle, you guys. You know,
Oh yeah.
can't help it. You know, you got to feel so much. You're rotting your teeth.
Yeah. I know.
10 fillings.
Usually the dentist makes you feel like
Is that
shit,
what you
though.
got? 10 fillings?
That's what I've got to get.
Oh my
Start 3 in the
I
god.
mean, I had to get 2, so I don't see how we're just like each other, but... yeah, no fluorides around here. Baking soda toothpaste only, eh?
That's it.
Yeah.
Don't want to rot that third eye, eh? You know?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah. I want my chakras to be aligned, you know?
exactly. You got to keep them chakras aligned.
Voila. Session. Ride. And the whole session will continuously show on here, and all I have to do is keep this green. Sounds easy, eh?
Easy as.
And if I want to look at the session and flick up, and I can see what's coming. Current warm up 15 minutes at 130 to 180 watts. Next one is a minute high cadence at 223 watts. There you go. It's easy as that. So the whole session will scroll through, and it gives me a countdown on every interval. Gives me a zone that I have to stay in, and it'll tell me what cadence I'm supposed to be riding for that effort as well. So yeah, pretty much just fresh go and follow directions as we go. It's awesome, you know, gone with the days of having to write things down on your hand or remember the session, especially something like this when there's, I think it's sort of 30 or 40 odd different efforts within the session. And with being able to overlay the power and the lactate with each interval, then Ben can get a good idea of what's going on and where we're at fitness wise and energy systems. What am I laughing at? I couldn't find my thing to prick myself, so I got a safety pin and burnt it with a lighter. But it's actually quite a good idea because it stays quite hygienic because it stays inside the little clip when you're not using it.
As long as it's inside the little clip's hygienic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I burnt that too. Yeah, so it was hot.
Just put it as a fluoride toothpaste.
Can't find that around here.
Sure thing, honey.
That's right. We're in trouble. 6.2.
Not even started yet, Braden.
I haven't even spun a feeder
Fucking
yet.
hard swim. Me, I reckon I'll be about the same.
You gonna share needles?
We can share. There's nothing wrong with sharing needles. That's just made up by the needle companies to sell more needles.
And the glove people.
And the glove
It's a
people.
conspiracy.
PPE's a mess.
Totally.
There we go, that's better. 2.8. I knew it would be high already, I guess, third session of the day. And yeah, that swim wasn't actually that long ago. So that's probably about right. And I would imagine after the warm up and the first interval that it would have dropped back down again to probably about 1.8. And then after the efforts, it'll spike back up. I'm not a sports scientist and I'm not a coach, so I definitely leave that stuff to the coach. I just record the numbers and send them to him. But look at this, I've got my quad lock right here. This is really good too, you know. So obviously goes on like this, and then all your earbuds, and then when the session's really boring, you can turn it sideways and you can watch YouTube while you're in the aero position and no one even knows. Just gotta look up every now and then.
We're good. What do you watch on YouTube? Whistling Diesels.
Whistling Diesel. You know, I actually watch Kiwi Bushman a lot of the time. Yeah. Josh James, Smart Cop, West Coast Adventures, hunting and fishing, and nothing to do with triathlon. Although I did watch Magnus, I'm sure you'll watch this, so I watched your one the other day, and it made me highly depressed with my power numbers, so that's probably the last triathlon video I'll watch.
You watched any of cars?
No, I've never watched any cars.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Mount Barker Road, somewhere around there. Past the
I can't
dump.
find my own car, so.
Hopefully the road's going to be open.
Yeah, it is.
It is open?
Yep.
Go through town, meadows coming, warm up. Yep, right through town.
What a song.
It's a nice bit of tar seal.
Yeah. A nice badass, you know, to sit behind.
Kamo.
I can only imagine what it's like sitting behind me. You
Barely have to pedal.
to break.
I get sucked.
No, you're not getting sucked
Sucked
off.
into the booty. That's good. Consistent 5.4
Close.
5.4.
5.4.
twice. I thought the first one was wrong.
Are you taking the piss? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
How hard was that swim?
Are you okay?
Well, obviously I'm tolerating it very well.
It's true. You're producing a lot.
Producing a lot, but tolerating it fantastically. We won't put that in the clip. So things are looking real good for 2 weeks time. Well, hopefully it dies down.
Oh, it is only down. One set down, 5 more to go. Alrighto, for the grass track. 66s and 68, 800. Good. Happy days.
Just rang my truck driver and he just put the sauna in place, which is a real bonus because I thought I was going to have to go out there and get it. Nah, I just did a run session off the bike and it was pretty productive really. Double run day, so yeah, long steady run this morning and yeah, just a little bit faster off the bike then, so I think it was what, 2x2k, 2x1k, 2x500 meters descending. So yeah, happy. Oh mate, big day. We're taking our new trailer out, doing a test run. Gonna drop it off out on the hillside, show you guys around the hardware house, and the hardware house tends to take up a fair chunk of my time between training sessions. Lately we've been building a sauna up there and it just got lifted in place today by the crane, so just going to shoot up there and check it out and stick some brackets on it to make sure that it doesn't blow away, and then we'll pick up the daughter from horse riding on the way home. Call this the recovery drive.
Recovery drive and training peaks, eh?
At our house is on the floor.
Yeah.
Rock solid. Alright, I'll take you guys for a little bit of a tour of this place. It's pretty cool. Had it for a few years now, and yeah, been in a little side project with racing. Pretty amazing house, and we run lots of events up here. If anyone's ever coming to New Zealand, wants to have a holiday destination, then come check this place out. Just been working away, built this sauna up the other day and swung it into place, and set up an ice bath here with the hot tub. But yeah, we'll come and have a quick look. And see, house is pretty awesome. A local guy built it, and heaps of exposed trusses, big beams, big old wharf hardwood beams, lots of schist, and some pretty amazing views all the way up Lake Hawea and into the Hunter, and you got all a grand view coming up the side. So yeah, between racing and training, then we either spend a bit of time up here or spend plenty of time up here fixing things up and making sure it runs well. What do you think, mate? Done? You want me? I don't want to take over control here.
They need more.
No, this is your cooking. Go by feel. Oh, you're a bit soft in there.
Yeah,
see?
they need more.
Need more bounce back. It's about the bounce. That's still there. That guy there,
That one needs to. No, that needs to.
he's about done.
These ones are pretty much
They
done.
need to be taken off. Can't rest them over heat. They cook way too much. I think they might have already cooked already. Ooh.
You want me to feed you?
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
I can feed you while on camera if you want.
Okay. That's one for our outing piece, eh?
Kira like that.
We got one fan.
Coming to an end.
Homoerotic barbecuing.
Yeah. What's our song?
Better save this one. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.